Anna, I think my brain has commitment issues.
That is a strong opening. What happened?
I started learning English with one app. Then I saw another app that looked better. Then I bought a course. Then I watched 3 YouTube teachers. Then I downloaded a vocabulary PDF.
And did you finish any of them?
Please don't ask painful questions this early.
So you were not learning English, you were collecting English learning tools.
That sentence hurt because it is true.
This happens to so many learners.
The beginning feels exciting. New notebook, new plan, new motivation, new me.
And then?
Then day 4 arrives and suddenly my brain says, maybe we should learn Spanish.
Ah, the classic distracted brain.
Yes, my brain sees a new shiny thing and runs after it like a puppy in a park.
That is funny and, sadly, very accurate.
Right? Cute puppy, terrible focus.
Then today, we definitely need to talk about focus.
Please, because my brain needs a leash.
Hey, English learners, welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake, currently trying to stay loyal to one goal for more than 4 business days.
4 business days? So weekends don't count.
Weekends are emotionally complicated.
Fair. Then this episode is definitely for you. Today we're going to talk about focus in a kinder, smarter way.
Because maybe the problem is not that you are lazy.
Maybe the problem is that your brain is getting pulled in too many directions.
Pulled in too many directions, that feels accurate.
And that's really the heart of today's episode.
We're not just talking about wanting to focus.
We're talking about how to stay with one goal long enough to grow.
Especially with English learning.
Because many learners don't fail because they are weak.
They struggle because they keep starting again. A new app, a new course, a new teacher, a new notebook.
And suddenly they are busy with English, but not really moving forward.
That line makes me uncomfortable.
Good. It means we found the right topic.
So today, we'll talk about how to stop chasing every new shiny idea and build real focus.
And we'll do it without shouting at ourselves.
Thank you. I respond badly to shouting.
Most people do.
And I think language can help too.
Yes, because the way we talk about focus matters.
If I say, I'm lazy, I usually don't feel motivated. I just feel worse.
Same. And I can never finish anything sounds so final, like the story is already over.
But it is not over.
Right. So later, and Say It Better, we'll take those harsh sentences and make them sound more honest, more natural, and more useful.
And we'll also slow down some powerful words in Word Tour.
So if you're B2 to C1, stay with us. You'll get stronger words and deeper ideas.
And if you're B1, don't worry about understanding every word.
Just follow the main idea. That is already great practice.
And if one sentence feels useful today, maybe write it down. Don't let it disappear after the episode.
You can also practice more slowly in the English Leap Club with the transcript, Word Tour, quizzes, and shadowing practice.
The link is in the description.
All right, so let's start with the big question.
Why does the brain love new things so much?
And why do we leave our real goal right when the real progress is about to begin?
Okay, Anna, I want to defend myself for 1 minute.
Go on, I'm listening carefully.
If I watch another English video or try another English app or save another grammar PDF, I am still learning English, right?
Sometimes.
That sometimes is already hurting me.
Because it depends. If the new video helps the practice you already planned, great. But if it pulls you away from the practice, then it becomes a distraction.
A distraction means something pulls my attention away from what I was doing.
Right, and this is the tricky part. For English learners, the distraction can look educational.
So watching English videos can still be a distraction.
It can be. Let me ask you something. If your plan was to record one short voice note in English, but instead you watched 5 videos about speaking confidently, did you practice speaking?
No.
What did you do?
I watched people explain speaking.
There it is.
That sentence is rude but fair.
Many learners are not lazy. They're preparing to practice, but not practicing.
So they feel busy with English.
Busy, yes, but not always moving forward.
Give me one real example.
Imagine a learner downloads a speaking app on Monday.
Strong beginning.
Very strong. They do 4 lessons. They feel proud. They imagine themselves speaking confidently in meetings, at the airport, with friends.
The movie version of the future.
We all love that movie.
Mine has background music.
I believe that.
Continue.
Then Thursday comes. The app feels normal. The exercises repeat. The learner has to say the same kind of sentence again.
And the brain says, this is boring.
Maybe. Or maybe the brain says, this is no longer new.
That is different.
Very different. Then a video appears. Speak English faster with this one method.
Dangerous title.
The learner clicks.
The app is forgotten.
And now the learner feels excited again.
But not necessarily better.
That is the part I want learners to notice.
So the new thing gives excitement, but the old thing may have been giving progress.
I'd say it even simpler. Excitement is not proof that something is better.
Ooh, that is good.
And boredom is not proof that something has stopped working.
That is even better.
Let's make it more personal. If learners check their phone, they may find an English app they opened twice and forgot.
A course at 12% complete.
A grammar PDF saved months ago.
A vocabulary list they promised to review.
A WhatsApp group called Daily English Practice where the last message was, let's start tomorrow.
Too real.
But here's the important part. None of these things are bad.
The app is not bad.
The course is not bad.
The PDF is not bad.
The problem is that none of them became a finished practice.
So this is not really about having too many resources.
Not exactly. It is about leaving too early.
And that pattern has a name?
We can call it method hopping.
Method hopping.
Method hopping means jumping from one method of learning to another before giving one method enough time to work.
So the problem is not changing once.
No. Changing once can be wise.
But changing every time practice feels uncomfortable is the problem.
That's closer.
Closer? I thought I nailed it.
You nearly did. It's not only discomfort. Sometimes it's boredom. Sometimes it's doubt. Sometimes it's that little voice saying, maybe there is an easier way.
Ah, so method hopping can hide behind smart reasons.
Yes, it can sound very reasonable.
This app is not perfect.
This teacher speaks too slowly.
This course has too much grammar.
This podcast is helping me, but maybe another one is faster.
That last one feels personal.
It should, because if something is already helping you, leaving it too quickly may cost you progress.
So why does the brain do that? Why does a new thing feel so powerful?
Because the brain loves novelty.
Novelty means the excitement we feel because something is new.
Yes, new things give the brain a little spark. A new app feels full of possibility. A new teacher feels fresh. A new course feels like a clean start.
And the old method feels normal.
Yes, and normal can feel boring, even when it is helping you.
So maybe the method did not stop helping me.
Maybe it just stopped feeling new.
That is the episode.
Pretty close.
So my brain is not evil.
No, just easily impressed.
Like a puppy that sees something moving and wants to run after it.
Exactly. And focus is gently bringing the puppy back. Back to the lesson. Back to the practice. Back to the thing that was already helping.
Okay, but I want to push back.
Please do.
What if the thing I started really is not helping me?
Then change it.
Wait, really?
Of course. Staying focused does not mean suffering with a bad method forever.
That is a relief.
But first, ask, did I give this method a fair chance?
What counts as a fair chance?
Not one day.
Painful.
Not one video.
More painful.
Maybe 1 week. Maybe 2 weeks. Enough time to practice, repeat, and notice something.
So if I try speaking practice for 2 days and quit, That is probably not a fair chance.
Probably not.
But if I use a method properly for a few weeks and it still does not fit my level or goal, I can change.
That is not method hopping. That is intentional learning.
Intentional means chosen with purpose.
Yes, you are not reacting to every shiny thing. You are making a decision.
So method hopping is emotional switching,
Nice.
and intentional learning is thoughtful switching.
Very nice.
I'm having a good sentence day.
Don't let the novelty go to your head.
Too late.
Let's talk about the damage before you become impossible.
Fair.
If you keep method hopping, the first problem is this. You become a strong starter, but a weak finisher.
That sounds painfully accurate.
You get good at downloading the app, choosing the course, saving the video, making the plan,
Setting up the notebook.
choosing the perfect pen.
That is important.
Is it?
Emotionally, yes.
Fine. But none of that matters if you never finish the practice.
Strong starter, weak finisher.
That is the danger.
What else?
You break your momentum.
Momentum means progress that keeps moving because you keep going.
Yes. When you practice English for several days, your brain starts to warm up. Your mouth remembers phrases, your listening becomes faster. English feels less far away.
But if I keep switching, I keep starting cold.
That's a better way to say it.
Starting cold again and again is tiring.
Very tiring, and it makes learners feel like they are always beginning, but never growing.
That is the feeling many people have.
I know.
So what do we do when the brain sees something shiny?
3 things.
Good. My brain cannot handle 11.
First, park the idea.
Park the idea.
When a new English idea appears, don't chase it immediately. Don't open a new tab. Don't leave your lesson halfway.
But what if it really looks useful?
Then write it down.
That simple?
That's simple.
Watch pronunciation video later.
Good.
Check grammar course later.
Good.
Try speaking app later.
And then return to your current practice.
So I am not rejecting the idea.
No, you are protecting today's practice.
I like that.
The goal is not to fear new ideas. The goal is to stop obeying them immediately.
That is strong.
Second, take 5 quiet minutes before you practice.
No phone?
No phone, no scrolling, no short videos. Just let your brain arrive.
Because if my brain is overstimulated, normal English practice feels slow.
Careful. It may feel slow. That does not mean it is useless.
Right. Overstimulated means the brain has taken in too much input.
Yes, too many videos, sounds, messages, and choices.
So the lesson may not be boring. My brain may just be too full.
That's the idea.
And the third thing,
Finish one small thing.
not the whole course.
No.
Not a 2-hour speaking routine.
No.
Thank goodness.
Finish one small thing. 10 shadowing lines, 5 sentences, 1 short voice note, 1 vocabulary review.
Small enough to finish.
Yes, because every small finish teaches your brain, I can continue.
And that builds momentum.
It starts momentum.
Oh, good correction.
Momentum grows when you repeat the small finish again tomorrow.
So today gives proof. Tomorrow builds rhythm.
Beautiful.
I recovered well.
You did.
So the 3 actions are park the idea, take 5 quiet minutes, finish 1 small thing.
Yes, that is intentional learning.
I stop letting the internet choose my English practice.
And you choose one helpful thing long enough to give it a real chance.
So maybe the question is not, what new method do I need?
Maybe the question is, what is already helping me, and have I stayed with it long enough?
That feels honest.
And kind.
Okay, English learners, when your brain sees a shiny new English idea today,
Park the idea.
take 5 quiet minutes
Finish one small thing.
and gently bring your puppy brain back to the practice.
Now that we've used some strong words in this conversation, let's slow them down,
Let's go to Word Tour.
where we slow down strong words from today's conversation.
These words will help you talk about focus, learning habits, and why we keep jumping from one thing to another.
Our first word is distraction.
Distraction. Distraction.
A distraction is something that pulls your attention away from what you were doing.
Like when you open one English lesson, but a new video title pulls you away.
You can say, that video became a distraction and I didn't finish my lesson.
Or maybe your phone keeps lighting up while you are trying to practice speaking.
Then you can say, my phone is my biggest distraction when I study.
And today, we learned something tricky.
Yes, sometimes the distraction looks useful.
A grammar video can still be a distraction if it pulls you away from the practice you planned.
That is why the word is so useful.
Our second word is novelty.
Novelty.
Novelty. Novelty means the excitement or interest we feel because something is new.
When you download a new app, novelty can make you feel very motivated.
You can say, the novelty of the new app made me excited at first.
Or maybe the excitement becomes weaker after a few days.
Then you can say, once the novelty faded, I stopped using the app.
Very natural sentence.
Very painful sentence, too.
Many learners quit when the novelty fades.
But that may be the moment when real practice is beginning.
Our third phrase is method hopping.
Method hopping. Method hopping.
Method hopping means jumping from one learning method to another before giving one method enough time to work.
It is not a formal academic phrase, but it sounds natural and clear.
If you start a speaking app, then leave it for a grammar course, then leave that for a vocabulary PDF, you are method hopping.
You can say, I'm not making progress because I keep method hopping.
Or maybe a friend buys many English courses, but finishes none.
You can say, he needs to stop method hopping and finish one course first.
Strong sentence.
Direct, but useful. Our fourth word is overstimulated.
Overstimulated. Overstimulated.
If you are overstimulated, your brain has taken in too much input.
Too many videos, too many sounds, too many messages, too many choices.
After scrolling for a long time, a normal English lesson may feel slow.
You can say, I feel overstimulated after too much scrolling.
Or maybe you need quiet before studying.
Then you can say, I need 5 quiet minutes because my brain feels overstimulated.
This is a very useful word for modern life.
And very useful for English learners. Our fifth word is momentum.
Momentum. Momentum.
Momentum means progress that keeps moving forward because you keep going.
If you practice English one day, that is good.
But if you practice several days in a row, it becomes easier to continue.
You can say, I'm building momentum with my English practice.
Or maybe you keep changing methods and restarting.
Then you can say, I lose momentum when I keep changing my method.
This word is powerful because English progress needs rhythm.
Starting is good, but continuing builds momentum. Our sixth word is intentional.
Intentional.
Intentional means done with purpose. You choose it carefully instead of doing it automatically.
If you let random videos decide your English practice, that is not very intentional.
But if you choose one lesson, park new ideas, and finish today's task, that is intentional.
You can say, I want to be more intentional with my English practice.
Or, I'm trying to be intentional instead of jumping from one method to another.
That is the solution word today.
Distraction pulls you everywhere. Being intentional brings you back.
So those are today's strong words. Distraction, novelty, method hopping, overstimulated, momentum, and intentional.
And these are not words to just hear once and forget.
Right. If 1 or 2 words felt useful today, come back to them. Practice them slowly. Use them in your own sentences.
That's also why we have the English Leap Club with transcripts, word tour practice, quizzes, vocabulary, and shadowing practice.
It helps you take the episode a little deeper after listening.
Because listening once is nice.
But practicing again is where the words start to become yours.
And now, let's use some of today's ideas in more natural sentences.
Yes, it's time for Say It Better, where we take simple learner sentences and make them sound more natural.
And today, we're talking about focus, learning habits, and the way we speak to ourselves when we keep starting again.
Here's the first one. I'm lazy. I can't focus.
That sentence sounds heavy.
It does. And the word lazy makes it sound like your whole personality is the problem.
A better sentence is, I'm having trouble staying focused today.
That feels kinder.
It doesn't attack you.
No, it describes what is happening.
You could also say, my attention is getting pulled in too many directions.
That feels honest without making you feel small.
Here's another one. I always change my English method.
The meaning is clear, but the word always makes it feel hopeless.
A better sentence is, I've been method hopping lately.
Good. That feels more specific.
It names the pattern.
Yes, and once you name the pattern, you can change it.
You could also say, I'm trying to stay with one method long enough to see progress.
That feels much more hopeful. Here's another one. This lesson is boring. I need a better one.
That sentence sounds familiar.
Very familiar, and sometimes it may be true. Maybe the lesson is not right for you.
But sometimes the lesson is not the problem.
Right. Sometimes the novelty has just faded.
A better sentence is, this lesson feels slow, but it may still be helping me.
That stops the rush.
It gives the lesson a fair chance.
You could also say, before I switch methods, I want to finish this practice first.
That feels intentional. Here's another one. I watched many English videos, but I didn't improve.
That sentence is understandable, but it is missing something important.
Practice?
Yes, watching is not always the same as practicing.
A better sentence is, I've watched a lot of English videos, but I need to practice more actively.
Now that's useful.
It points to the method, not the person.
You could also say, I understand more when I listen, but I need to speak and repeat more.
That feels honest and useful.
Here's another one. I can never finish anything.
That sentence feels final.
It does, and never closes the door.
A better sentence is, I often start things, but I'm learning how to finish small tasks.
That feels less final.
It tells the truth, but it leaves room for change.
You could also say, I'm building the habit of finishing one small English task at a time.
That feels practical. Not too big, not too dramatic. Here's the last one. I need a new app to improve my English.
That sentence might be true sometimes.
But not every time.
Right. Sometimes you don't need a new app. You need to use the helpful thing you already have.
A better sentence is, before I try something new, I'll finish today's practice.
I like that.
It doesn't reject new tools.
No, it just protects today's progress.
You could also say, I'll park the new idea and come back to my lesson.
That feels calm and intentional.
And honestly, much better than opening 12 tabs and calling it studying.
Very true. And before we finish, choose one small English practice for today.
Not 10 things.
Just one.
Park the new ideas.
Take 5 quiet minutes.
Finish one small thing.
And stay with what is helping you long enough to grow.
See you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.